right, so again, we're just going to do a few more examples of the ambiguous case. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you guys a way to draw these pictures to make it a little easier for you. Okay, so looking at example 1, we need to prove that this has one solution and we will find that solution. So the first thing I'm going to do is, guys, all right, I'm going to draw this. So here's my triangle. Here I'm going to have A, 110. I'm going to have B, and then I'm going to have C. Now C is equal to 19, and little a is equal to 32. Your best bet here to make your life a lot easier is, you guys see how I put the angle that we knew here and the angle we can absolutely find over here. Remember, yes, this is where everything lines up, but you can draw this however you need to in order to make it make sense. Believe me when I say this will be the streamlined approach in order to get it to make sense. All right, so the first step here. Now, yeah, I know on the Ed puzzle it kept saying the height. We don't need to worry about the height. Okay, yeah, that's why that one was extra credit. It had really good visuals, but the height is kind of not necessary. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to find the measure of angle C. And I'm going to do that using my law of sine. So I'm going to do the sine of 110 over 32 equals the sine of C over 19. Now remember, we cross multiply, take out those calculators, very helpful. This will be 19 times the sine of 110 equals 32 times the sine of C. Divide both sides by 32. I'm left with the sine of C equals 19 times the sine of 110 over 32. And therefore, to find the measure of angle C, I am going to take the inverse sine, and I'm just going to kind of continue it down here, of 19 sine of 110 over 32. Now someone tell me, what is the measure of angle C? 33.9, very good. Okay. Now here is what happens when we need to figure out if we have one solution or two solutions. Now first off, this angle exists, so we have to have at least one solution. Okay? That means we legitimately have a triangle. Now the question is, how do we test this? Well, you guys remember yesterday how we were talking about those isosceles triangles? So what happens is, I'm just going to kind of draw a little thing right here, which makes this isosceles. So this will be congruent with this. This side will be congruent with that side. So since I have this is the little triangle I was trying to draw yesterday, but it wasn't quite working out. Okay. So this is my triangle. I'm just going to kind of redraw it over here. It's not a right triangle, so don't assume that. So what I'm calling this is, I'm calling this like my new C value. Okay. That's why yesterday when we did the notes, it had like C1, C2. Okay. So this right here is my new C value. And in order to get, now the A stays exactly the same. That's 110. Nothing's changing there because we're using that same angle. This is supplementary. This line is supplementary to this. So if this side is 33.9, that means the inside is going to be 180 minus 33.9. Someone tell me what that's going to be. Thought I heard it. What was it? 146.1. Okay. Okay, now we need to find this new angle B. Now this, remember, we have a triangle, so it's going to be 180 minus the 110 minus the 146.1. What's that going to be? Why is it no, what? Yeah, you're both right. It's negative 76.1. You're telling me that this triangle has a negative angle. Is that true? No. So therefore, because this is negative, we only have one solution. That solution comes from this original triangle. And so I'm just going to redraw this for simplicity. So here's 19, here's C, here's B, here's A is 32, and then I have, oops, sorry, I actually put C there. I didn't mean to put C there. Okay. We have the angles 110, 33.9, and what we need is we need angle B now. What's angle B? We're going to do 180 minus 110 minus 33.9. What do we get? 36.1. Very good. So this is 36.1. So your one solution lies in finding what this side length is, little b. That is the solution. If we had two triangles, then we would have two side b's. Yes, Evan.
I wrote for mine, like, if pretty much because A is bigger than C, there's only one solution. Is that wrong?
No. That's fine. If you have a system, like, that's why I give you guys the ed puzzles. There's multiple ways of doing this. Yeah, Yash.
Okay. So this one, it says show that ABC has no solutions, so you have to know that word. But if it just asks for like how many solutions, then we can just do what?
Yeah. But we still need to find that solution.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what if it doesn't ask you?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
As long as you can provide evidence, you're good. Someone else had their hand up over here? Yeah, Carol.
So now you have the one solution. Just that triangle that you just need to show.
Yeah, you just need to show that little b value, and then you got your one solution. Yep. Now, if we were having two solutions, we would get it from the main triangle and that extra triangle that we found. Does that make sense? That's why if you guys kind of draw it this way, it's a lot more visually appeasing. Yes.
So how are we gonna have time to do this on the test? It's like 30 minutes of problem.
Well, you're not going to get like well, first off, we're not even halfway through class yet. But obviously we're only going to give you one. We're not going to give you like 5, right? That would be kind of cruel of us. So now let's finish solving for this, okay? So this is going to be, remember, the sine of 110 over 32 equals the sine of 36.1 over letter B. So someone tell me, solve for this, what is little b? Rounded to the 10th about. Can we stop guessing and actually calculate it? It's close. It's not 20 though. It's 20.1, very good. Do you think that's going to make a difference on your test? Absolutely. All right. Let's take a look at no solution now. Any questions on this before I move on? All right, let's take a look at example 2. All right, so again, I want to draw this out. So here's my triangle. Now again, I'm going to put over here kind of what I absolutely know, and it looks like B. So here's B, okay? And this will be 100 with little b equaling 29. Now over here I have A, with over here being little a is 33, and I can put C right there. So now all we're going to do is we're going to solve for this angle that we can absolutely get. So this is going to be the sine of 100 over 29 equals the sine of A over 33. I'm going to cross multiply. I have 33 sine of 100 equals 29 times the sine of A. I will divide both sides by 29. This leaves me with sine A equals 33 sine of 100 over 29. And now I'm just going to take the inverse of that. So this will be the measure of angle A equals the sine inverse of 33 sine 100 over 29. What happens here? Kiro? Error. You should get that, like, domain error. That means it's an imaginary number. It does. That also is telling you that this triangle doesn't connect somewhere. So it's not a triangle. Okay? So in this case, because there's an error, a calculator error, there is no solution.
Wait, is that all you have to do?
That is it.
So I like no solution. I like no solution.
We all love no solution, Kiro. All right, questions on this? All right, let's move on to example 3. Now this is going to show us the two solutions. Again, just like before, I'm going to draw my triangle. Now, I definitely have, it looks like B is 61 with the cross as 32. And A is going to go here, C will go there. So A is this, and then we have 35 over here. So again, first step, let's solve for the angle A. So the sine of 61 over 32 equals the sine of A over 35. I want you guys to solve for this angle. Someone just tell me, what is the measure of angle A? No, it is not undefined this time, so something will go wrong if you get that.
Wait, so why did you make a triangle look like that?
Because remember, I'm putting what I absolutely have here and what I absolutely can find here. And I'm leaving this alone for right now. It just makes things a little easier. Because this way you know exactly what you're solving for each time. Okay? So who's got the measure of angle A for me? Cassie? 73.1. So if this is 73.1, I potentially have minimum one triangle. Okay? So we break this up into first solution and second solution. Okay? The first solution triangle is just the triangle I originally have. The second solution triangle is when we're doing this isosceles stuff. Okay? So here's that smaller triangle-ish. B will still be the same, but we're going to have to solve for A, which is going to be 180 minus 73.1 because this angle right here is supplementary to this angle. So someone tell me what's 180 minus 73.1. Okay. And then we're going to take, for this guy, it's just finding that third angle of the triangle. 180 minus 61 minus 45.9. What do we get? Chill? I thought I was doing okay. Okay.
You are.
Okay, just checking. I mean, I know this was rough yesterday. That's why I'm doing a little more time with it today. So what do we get for this one? It's going to be kind of weird, kind of tiny, but not bad. How many degrees? Was it? What? 12.1. Now, because this exists, How is angle A wrong? It's 45.9. Yeah, it is. 180 minus 73.1? Yeah. 180 minus 73.1?
It's 106.9.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, you're right. Hold on. Where did I get that 43.9? Oh, that was for the other angle. This is actually, now that I'm looking at it, this is not 73.1, is it? The measure of angle A is actually what? No, it is 70. Hold on, no, that's fine.
Yo, all you guys need to lock it.
Okay, hold on. That's okay. This is okay. No, you're right. This is equal to 106.9. Sorry. That is true. My apologies. So what happens when I don't trust my notes? All right. So here we're going to subtract 106.9, which gives us still 12.1. So we're good. Devin hasn't said a word. Okay, shh, Gavin, enough. All right, so we've got this, right? So we have this solution here. Okay, now one thing that is nice about this is that these sides between BC and CA have not changed. This is still 35. This is still 32. But now we need to find little c here using this information. So we're going to have here the sine of 61 over 32 equals the sine of 12.1 over c. Now someone tell me, what is c about equal to?
Seven.
7.7, yeah.
Wait, do we have to do that for both?
Yeah, this only takes care of this first solution. We still got to find it for the second solution. So for the second solution, now the first thing you need is this angle. What is this angle for C? Yep. 180 minus 61 minus 73.1, which gives us 45.9. All right, now this is the sine of 61 over 32 equals the sine of 45.9 over little c again. So for this guy, little c is what? We're looking for this guy right there. Remember, little c is across from the angle c. What'd you get? 26.3.
No, I low-key understand.
I think we should do example 4 on our own.
I think you should too, because I'm adding that to your homework tonight.
Oh, no.
Example 4, and you have 5 and 6.
No, I think 4 we should do on our
4,
own.
5, and 6.
But then we check
Hero, it's okay. I'm taking your advice, man. 4, 5, and 6.
No, lock in.
4, 5, and 6.
Are we doing this thing on the Google 1 too?
What?
No. No, you're not gonna do that on the Google form.
Mrs. Smith, I was so
We're gonna go over it tomorrow. I'm not gonna take it for credit though. I want to make sure you guys know what you're doing with this. What?
I was doing the homework,
Uh-huh.
I finished it,
Okay.
and then I looked in the Google Classroom to turn into Ed puzzle, and it said you actually don't have to do the worksheet. After I did all of it.
Yeah, sorry.
I was listening.
Okay. Now here's what we're gonna do. I do want to get started on this today. At the very least, get just a few things done. All right. So I do need someone to pass this out for me, please. Ooh, really? No takers? Okay. Here you go. I want to get some of this done. We could always finish it tomorrow. You guys have a nice long weekend anyway. That's Tuesday. So if we have to dip a little bit into tomorrow, we'll be okay.
Wait, is this also homework?
Yeah, the back is homework.
No, like this.
We're gonna do notes right now.
Oh.
This is the lesson we're supposed to do today, but I took time to do the last science. So we're gonna probably have to finish this tomorrow, but that's okay.
I'm like,
Curl
right now,
bosses.
what I did yesterday. Wait, they go.
I wish I was Beyonce's song.
Only you didn't give me a lollipop.
All right.
I really hurt my feelings.
Those of you watching home, have a great day.